Hey guys! So in today's video, we are going to be making a book cover. I was a little bit skeptical on the point of one of these, but I figured when I put my paperbacks in my book bag, they get crushed. And I thought maybe this would protect their little corners. So here it is. I added this little magnetic thing. But yeah, super easy. It's just 6 granny squares. So I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. We're going to be making a granny square with 5 rows. So go ahead and pick your colors. My first color is this light blue. Our hook size is 5.5. So first you're going to make a magic ring. Under the first, grab the second, chain 1. Now I like to do a chainless double crochet. So instead of chaining 2 as a double crochet, I'm going to make my loop bigger, hold it in place, wrap my hook in front, down through the hole, pull up a loop, pull it behind, and then you should have 2 loops, and then pull through 2. That's the first one. You have 2 more regular double crochets. Then we're going to chain 2, do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 more double crochet, chain 2 more, then here's our 2 double crochets in our chainless, and the chainless has 2 loops at the top, so we're going to slip stitch into those 2 loops, and then chain 1, cut your yarn. Then we're going to pull our loop tight. Now I will say, you can do chain 2 here, or at the beginning of the rounds, but I'm going to keep doing the chainless because I like it. For our next color, to the right of where we ended, in that corner, is where we're going to join our next color. Pull it through, tie a knot, stick it through the hole, pull up your loop, chain 1, and then we're going to do our chainless again. So make your loop bigger, hold it in place, wrap it around the front, through the hole, pull up a loop, pull the loop under that, and then through 2. We're going to do 2 more double crochets, chain 2, and then in that same stitch 3 more double crochets. we're going to skip to the next corner, and I'm going to drag my end across that corner, 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then 3 more double crochets in that same corner. And you're going to do that for the last 2 corners. After your last double crochet, find the 2 loops, slip stitch, and chain 1. Cut your yarn. I like to join my yarn in the corner to the right. Chain 1, chainless, double crochet, 2 double crochets. Oh, kitty cat. And then 3 more, or 2 double crochets, chain 2, then 3 more, just like before. Now we have a space before the corner now. We're just going to place 3 double crochets in the side here. And then in the corner, we'll do 3, chain 2, 3. 3 in the sides, 3, chain 2, 3 in the corner, and you repeat that all the way around. Okay, I did my last 3. I'm going to slip stitch to the top, chain 1, cut my yarn. The next row is the same as the previous row. We're going to tie on our color to the right corner. Chain 1, chainless double crochet, do our corner as normal, and then all you do now is you have 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet, then you do the corner, 3, 3, then the corner, all the way to the beginning. So it's the same exact, except you have an extra space. When you're done, slip knot, chain 1, cut your yarn. Now for our last row, I'm going to start it just slightly different. We're going to do our chain 1 and our chainless double crochet, but instead of doing 2 more right now, we're going to save them for the end. We're going to chain 2, then put our 3, so we haven't completed the corner yet, but we're going to continue as normal. 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet, do our corners, and then when we get back to here, we're just going to put 2 more in this stitch. So I'll meet you back there. Alright, so before we finish, we've got to do our 2 in this corner. Then we can slip stitch And then we're going to slip stitch one more time in the corner, chain 1, and cut your yarn long enough to sew. So as long as the granny square plus a little bit. Pull it through. Okay, you need 6 of these, and then we're gonna hide the ends. To hide the ends, all I do is tie a knot. So I take the 2 of the same color and I tie knot, and then when I tie the second knot, I wrap it twice under, and then I cut. And then I'll do that with these ones. 2 of the same color, tie a knot, and cut. For this one, since I weaved it under the corner, I'll just cut that one. You need to leave the outside thread, but I'm going to hide these 2 the same way. Once you have 6, we're going to start joining them together. So you need 2, and you're going to take your needle and we're going to line them up. First we'll go through, so this would be the first chain, this is the second farthest chain, and we'll put bad sides together, and we'll go through the second farthest chain on this one in the back loop, and then we'll go through the first chain and the first chain, the loops closest to each other, and you'll just go back and forth through the loops all the way to the end, through the last, through the 2 chains, through the last chain, and then we're gonna weave it through to the back, and hide our ends. So you're going to join it 2 together, and then we're going to take all of them and join them so that you have a sheet like this. So I'll join my last 2 together here, and then we'll have a sheet. Once we have our sheet, we're going to take that outside color and we're going to tie it on in any corner. Chain 1. We're going to do 3 half double crochets in the corner, and then 1 all the way around in the top of each stitch. Half double crochets all the way across. When you get to the corners, put 3. So when I get to that last stitch before the 2 go together, I'm going to put 1 in this hole, I'm going to shove my hook through the center here and put 1. I'm going to put 1 in the corner hole again, and then keep going, one in each stitch. Before you go all the way around with half double crochets, you're going to want to add a little loop for the button, which I forgot to do. But when you get halfway between the short side, you'll place a double crochet in the corner, chain a little loop, skip this one here, and then put a half double crochet here, and then keep going all the way around. But that'll leave you with a little loop. That way you can use it for your button. And then 3 in the corners, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, all the way across. Once you're back, you're gonna slip knot into that first half double, into the next half double, and then turn. We're gonna chain 1. We're gonna do a chainless double crochet in that same stitch, and we're gonna double crochet all the way to the middle corner stitch. So we should have put 3, so we're going to do to the second one. Once we're there, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and half double crochet all the way across. Now we're going to line up our book where we want it to be, and we're going to sew the sides together, just like we did to sew the squares. Just to here, down, and then same thing on the other side. Okay, so now we have a little pocket. Our book should fit nicely in there. Okay, so you should either have a little loop, like a little chain loop. I don't think I'm gonna do a button. I have these metal clasps, magnetic clasps, but I'll show you how to put the button on. So you line up where the button's gonna be, and then you need to take a needle and thread and sew it on right there. And then pretty much that's it. You just make sure the button is secure, and then you'll slip that over it, and that'll be your book cover. But I'm gonna add that clasp, so I'll show you when I've added my little clasps. Alright, I might end up adding 2 more here, but other than that, there is our book holder. Okay, so we completed our book cover. I hope you followed along well. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I hope you guys make one. If you do, tag me on Instagram with like in your story. I would love to see it on TikTok, whatever. Just let me know if you make it. Bye.